Welcome, Mage. I'm Rhino.
And I'm Papa Mage, and this is the Extreme Casual MTG podcast. It's a podcast for casual players of Magic the Gathering, no matter how extreme they may be. So let's start out with who are we?
Yeah, who are we?
Start with you, Rhino.
I am Rhino. I have been playing Magic ever since I was 7, so half my life.
A little over half his life because he's going to be turning 15 here pretty soon. I am called Papa Mage. I'm also known as Phil, and I've been playing Magic since 1993. I started with beta, and I've been playing off and on ever since. So that's who we are magic wise. We are part of the Young Mage, MTG Young Mage YouTube channel. We have a website, youngmage.com. And so we wanted to create this podcast to kind of go over a few things. And so, how often do you think we will be doing this podcast?
I think we might do it every other week.
Okay. We were thinking of trying to go every week, but every other week seems to be fine. We might go once every 3 weeks. Who knows? Uh,
Yeah.
so the next thing is, are we sponsored?
No.
No, not really. We have patrons from Young Mage, and that's pretty much it. We get some products from Wizards of the Coast from time to time, but that's not sponsored.
Yeah, that's
Uh, we don't get anybody to send us anything to say, hey, you need to tout us. But talking about touting, we're going to tout Magic Kids as if they were a sponsor because we really appreciate
oh,
what they do. They are an incredible charity. We'll talk more about them in upcoming episodes. And we want them to get the love that they deserve. And of course, we need a little bit of love as well. So if you want to become a patron, or you can look at our merch store, and our merch store will be in the description on YouTube. And if you're on the podcast, it's merch.streamelements.com/MTG Young Mage.
yes.
So what will we be covering? Will we be covering MTG news?
Not really.
No, that's not our thing. There's other people that do that and they enjoy doing that. And, we're fine with magic as it comes in. We just kind of roll with the punches. So the thing that we're going to be doing is probably more along the lines of magic stories. We're going to talk about things like things that happened to us while we were playing
Mm,
certain games. We're going to be uh, going back into the past. We just want to have fun and teach people how to play the most complex game ever created. Uh,
yes.
so the Young Mage YouTube channel has the basics of the gameplay, and that's what we're going to be doing here. We're going to continue with basics of the gameplay all the way up to being ultra competitive
Oh,
at
yeah.
Friday Night Magic. Yeah, we're not worried about going
No.
into you know, the pro tour scene or anything like that. We just want
No.
to be competitive at Friday Night Magic with your friends because this is still very casual for us. And yeah, we do some extreme things, and we know that y'all do some extreme things as well. So, we just wanted to make a podcast for that.
Mm,
What sort of formats will we be covering for extreme casual players?
oh, yeah.
The number one extreme casual format is
KTM?
KTM, Kitchen Table Magic. It's kind of like modern. It's just kind of
So,
whatever cards you have available, you kind of throw them together. But really, as far as formats that we will cover that are sanctioned or known formats. But the number one format is,
Commander.
yes, we have lots of commander decks. Rhino builds lots of commander decks. We get the precons, we upgrade them. We have a lot of fun with commander. And wherever we go, whatever game store we go to, whatever they do for Friday Night Magic, if we don't have a deck for that, we say, well, we got a commander deck. People will go, oh, hey, I got one. So pretty much everybody carries a commander deck with them wherever they go. So commander is
Mm.
a ubiquitous format or whatever you want to call it. But as far as formats that we love to play Pauper.
Oh yeah, I love to play Popper. I mm, there's that elf deck that
Yeah, Elf deck, the Artifact
different
deck.
deck.
We've got so many Pauper decks that we play. And the neat thing about Pauper is it's only common cards. So the for casual players, that's great because hey, common cards are inexpensive. Will we cover standard? I mean, in a sort of way, we do. I mean, we play standard, but we mainly play sealed and draft, but not 8-person draft. We'll do a 2-person draft, maybe 3, 4. Um, the nice thing about that is it's a lot more intimate, and I mean, you kind of do things a lot differently. So, and right now, standard is on arena, and we just really don't have a lot of time for arena at the moment. How about
mm,
another format? Okay.
Brawl-ish.
Yeah, we're all in a sort of way, we like singleton formats because there's just so many different things that happen. You can't, well, yes, you can make the decks so that they, do the exact same thing all the time, but you know, there's a lot more variance in Brawl singleton decks. And as long as the deck was created in its own standard format, we'll battle them against each other.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the Planeswalker decks. We've got like every Planeswalker deck ever created, and we've upgraded them. And we upgraded them at the time that they were in standard, and we'll battle them against each other. And, yeah, they're no longer in standard, so per se, but they were built with a limited set of cards. So yeah, that's cool. Um, but as far as Brawl goes, we'll do Brawl, but one of the nice twists on Brawl or Commander is Oathbreaker. So you have your
Mm,
Planeswalker
yeah,
as a commander.
Planeswalker. Yeah.
And what else you got?
Oh, you got your signature spell.
Okay, so your planeswalker has a signature spell. So once they come out, then they can cast that signature spell. And it's 60 card singleton deck, and they can be fast and furious, and it's multiplayer. We love that.
Oh yeah.
Um, as far as playing modern, we'll play modern, but it has to be low cost modern. We
Mhm.
don't have lots of money. Uh,
Yeah.
Same thing with legacy. We love legacy, but we do low cost legacy.
Legacy.
In fact, Rhino was in a legacy tournament last year, and he got like fourth place, and his deck was like $32.
That's cheap.
Yeah, in a
Ye-
in a format where tons and tons of people have thousands of dollars in their $32, fourth place.
Yeah.
So, what else are we going to be doing on this channel? Are we going to rant about things?
Probably not.
No, no.
No.
Are we going to have guests?
Maybe.
Maybe. We'll see. Are we going to be traveling?
Definitely.
Yeah. Are we going to have fun?
Oh,
Well, always,
always.
always. So, we've got lots of cool ideas. We've got, I don't know, the first 10 episodes already figured out, and we're just going to start working on them. We're going to figure out how we're going to do this and how it's going to look and all that. But it's
Mhm.
definitely going to be a podcast, and you can pick us up on wherever podcasts are casted, costed. Kissed it.
Okay.
Maybe you kissed the podcasts. I don't know. Um, but it's something that we've been wanting to do for a while is make a podcast, and it's not going to be overly long. Just like this one is
Yeah.
pretty much done.
Yeah.
So
So until then,
we have more
yours
videos
and
and
you
podcasts
guys
coming out
from
soon.
So until
Until then,
then, I know.
at Papa Mage, I'm being shuffled back into the library.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the Extreme
Extreme
Casual
Casual Podcast.
MTG podcast.